Hello, YouTubers of America. It is July 11th, 2020. Here in southern Indiana, it's about 92 degrees. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. And once again, another scorcher. So what I thought I would do today is had some things I was doing inside, back at the cabin. And I just decided to go ahead and come on out and take a little drive and kind of show you why, you'll hear me. If you watch my videos, you'll hear me talk about southern Indiana all the time and how nice it is. So I thought I'd just take a little drive around and kind of show you some of the things that make it a nice place to visit, a nice place to live, and just an all-around good community. So anyways, let's see where the Subaru takes me today. Okay, first stop, TriState Speedway. TriState Speedway is legendary. If you've never seen the sprint car races before in person, this is located on Highway 41 in Haubstadt, Indiana. And I mean, they put on a good show. So anyways, stop number one, TriState Speedway. You can see it's a beautiful day to take the Subaru out for a little drive around southern Indiana. This is where I grew up. Gibson County, a small little town of Fort Branch, Indiana. Man, was that not the Mayberry of the world back then? Nothing but sunshine and blue skies. US Highway 41. This is 41 South. Highway 41 is pretty legendary itself. Runs from Florida all the way to the UP of Michigan. Maybe one of the longest highways ever in the United States. Not for sure about that. Got to do my research. But anyways, Highway 41. You know, the little town of Fort Branch that I grew up in is right on Highway 41. And you know, as a kid growing up, you know, we heard about all the people that died out on this highway. Dead Man's Curve. Had some friends try to cross the highway and got hit sideways. So anyways, it's a cool highway, but it's had its number of fatalities on it for sure. But anyways, I'm gonna show you this. This is pretty cool. Only on Highway 41. Guy has no idea it's 92 degrees out here. He's just dancing away. Find yourself in this part of the country and you're looking for a good steak, here would be a high recommended place. Hobb Steakhouse in Haubstadt, Indiana. Been around a long time. I remember going here 30, 40 years ago. Back then you would be sitting there eating your steak and look over there and be a couple tables over. There would be some businessmen sitting there smoking the big old Cuban cigars. Of course, nothing like that happens anymore. So, but they make a good steak. Highly recommended. Okay, growing up here in Haubstadt and in Fort Branch, there's one certain thing that you could always rely on, and that was the trains. And let me tell you, these boys would fly through here, about 60 miles an hour at least. So anyways, I don't know what this one's doing right here. It looks like it might be a shorter train, but you get the idea right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's definitely going a lot slower. I mean, It's shocking how fast these guys used to go through there. That brought back memories. Man, wow. As kids, of course, you know, kids can be dumb, right? And we used to stand there and those trains would come by going so fast, and we'd actually try to reach out there and touch them. You know, see who's the bravest. Reach out there and touch them as they went by. Crazy. Crazy. So this is all that's left of Emge Packing Plant. This is where my dad raised 4 kids. Mom worked some as an RN. But he supported us right here. Used to be a big slaughter yard. I'd hate to think about how many cattle and pigs met their demise right here on this lot. Emge Packing Plant. So here's the town of Fort Branch. Not sure what the population is now. It used to be about 1,500 back when I lived here. Not much to it. That's about it, what you're looking at right there. This is the big metropolitan area. This is where we used to run around all over town. A lot of fun. Great place to grow up. Yeah, and there's where I grew up, right there. Little house on the corner of Church and John. Yep. Of course, it used to be twice that big, right? We did have a few big trees, a tree house, a fenced yard. That looks like that's all went away now. But anyways, that was it. Me, Johnny, Allison, and Michael. Mom and Dad. Nice little piece of paradise. When I talk about southern Indiana, this is one of the most sacred spots of all. This is where my family's buried. This is my great-grandparents, who I never had the opportunity to meet. And then my beloved Grammy and Pap. Boy, do I miss them. This is in Princeton, Indiana. This is a sacred spot for me. Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't like to talk about that, but you know, everybody's gonna be laid low one of these days. Either that or caught on fire. So I always thought this might be a nice spot right here. Little town, quiet. Got a train track right over here, but you know, what's a train whistle now and then? Yeah, be pretty peaceful. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, I absolutely love to see this. Gone but not forgotten. You'll see this all over small town America, and especially in southern Indiana. People really cherish those that have left. So beautiful. So beautiful. Beautiful courthouse. Absolutely gorgeous. Princeton, Indiana. Yeah, so that's the courthouse in Princeton, Indiana. That's where my grandparents grew up, my dad grew up, his brother. We spent a lot of time here coming to see my grandparents when we were kids. Yeah, it's a nice little town. Enjoyed stopping by. I'm gonna go on now to French Lick, and I'm gonna show you the casino and the hotel there. It's what Indiana, southern Indiana is all about. Smells like fresh hay out here. Yeah, that's funny. On this little trip around southern Indiana, every place I pull in and I take a picture, somebody always walks up and goes, "Can I help you?" Just then with the big bales of straw there, the farmers were across the street. It looked like a farmer probably about my age and then his dad, and they were just staring and staring. They were standing by their barn, so you know, I just waved, "Hello, thank you," you know, and they waved back. You know, people are friendly here, but they want to know what you're doing if you pull in. So, anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. Onward, heading east. I'm guessing that train is going to Toyota. Load up a bunch of cars and spread them out across the USA. Anyways, what I will do is I'll continue. I was on my way to French Lick, but I'm kind of glad I did turn around, because next time I go ahead and head to French Lick, I'm going to go through Huntingburg and Jasper and do some filming through there, and kind of give you the whole feeling of the Southern Indiana experience here. So I love it here. It's a great place to live, great place to visit. And for now, that'll do it. Peace, and take it easy. Later on.